A Langford man who suffered a serious head injury in an explosion at Shawnigan Lake Quarry says he is about to become homeless. Flying debris ripped open his skull at the quarry in September, and more than 3 months later, he is still unable to work. Now, WorkSafe BC is cutting back his benefits. CTV's Stephen Andrew has more.
Thank God that I made it, because I know there's no room for mistakes in that trade, hardly. So.
Investigators are not saying if an explosion last September at the Shawnigan Lake Quarry was a mistake. One thing is certain, though: the blast sent 3 people to hospital and left Dan Butts with an image he will never forget.
All I remember is the shot going off, and it was a meteor shower coming towards our way, and it was just like a shower, like in space type deal, and I turned around, and that was about all I remember until I came through.
Dan knew he had been hit hard. Unable to speak, he saw blood pouring out of his head from a rock lodged in his skull. He didn't know how lucky he was until he saw his hard hat that absorbed most of the explosion.
If I would have had it on normally, like this, it would have went right underneath the rim here. And because I had it on backwards, like this, that must have bounced off of here and punctured into here.
More than 3 months after the blast, the pain in his shoulder from being knocked to the ground is excruciating. And he is still missing sensation in his hand after losing part of his finger. But it is the head injury that plagues him.
You know, I get headaches and dizzy spells. I even had a dizzy spell going down the stairs and fell down and ruined my shoulder even more.
Dan says he wants to return to work, but WorkSafe BC has cut his benefits so much he is unable to pay his rent, doesn't have enough money for food, and can't even afford to take the bus.
Survive, like all I don't want to eat steaks or nothing. I just want enough money to live off of so I can heal here. And I find I'd be a lot better off right now if I would have been looked after. And I feel like I'm getting hung out to dry here.
Dan says the stress of the situation has pushed him to the verge of a breakdown, and if help doesn't come soon, he doesn't know how he will survive. And WorkSafe BC appears to be his only hope. BC law prevents him from suing anyone involved in the incident. Stephen Andrew, CTV News, Victoria.